Hey guys, it is Saturday, January 26th, and it looks like there is a plane on the floor. Actually, no, there is a plane in the air. Check this out. I am at the Naval Aviation Museum in Pensacola, Florida, and I'm actually right now letting you guys see what I'm seeing. I'm looking at the Blue Angels, actually the retired Blue Angels. They don't just kind of hang up the current ones and put them on display, but I'm here at the National Aviation Museum in Pensacola, Florida, and the reason I'm here is I've decided to have a goal in 2013. I wanted to go to museum. I want to go to a museum at least like once a month. It's something that I've never really done before. Just try to get out and do something different. But this is something that I came here a number of times when I was a kid. Really enjoyed it. And there's been so many upgrades since I was here last. And so I wanted to come here and take a look at it and kind of give you guys an opportunity to see what I'm seeing. This is so cool, man. These things, golly, they're so big. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to keep this as stable as I can. Kind of let you guys take a look at what all is in here. If you're ever over in Pensacola, Florida, right here on the Navy base, is this museum. It's a massive museum, and there's just so much to see here. There's so much history, a lot of old planes, a lot of military planes. A lot of these were actually used in the war. I'm assuming probably World War II. A lot of history. You probably won't see most of these in commission anymore. Even this style you won't see in commission anymore. It's hang on just a moment. Getting past a few people here real quick. But yeah, I kind of wish that I knew a little bit more about what some of these are, and I could actually tell you what some of them are. But yeah, I actually live in an area where there is quite a few museums and everything, and I just decided that, if I go through, about once a month and just try to check something like that out. This is actually cool. I'm coming into an area right now. This is actually a display of what a small town would look like in 1943. They actually did a lot of elaborate work here. It's really cool. Like this is really cool. This is a barber shop right here. Really old-fashioned barber shop. Very small barber shop too, I must say. There's not really a lot of moving room in here, but kind of cool. Really interesting. Number of different areas over here. This is what an old pawn shop looked back in the day. Like some of the really cool things that you can see up in here that would have been pawned back in the day. Maybe these guys on shore leave, on Liberty, might have got some of this. This is a Harley Davidson. The lady that gives the tour told me that this is actually still running to this day. The old vintage Harley Davidson. Asked her if I could crank it. She told me no. Cannot imagine why. Anyway. But this is really cool. This is actually a kind of a picture of a house. It's I'm actually interrupting someone who's doing the same thing I'm doing. Kind of an old-fashioned kitchen. The funny thing is, my great uncle still has a kitchen in his house that looks almost identical to this. I'll have to show it to you, but a lot of people probably wonder what in the world does this have to do with the military. It doesn't really have as much to do with the military as it does the just the era of what was going on back in 1943. And this is really cool too. There's actually a sort of a, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
This is sort of a replica of a general store. A lot of things that
This is like a little town,
oh, okay.
and And this is 1943 grocery store.
A lot of really cool things they have in here. A lot of canned goods that you definitely don't see these logos anymore. Really really dated. It's a 1943 calendar right here from Goodyear. Actually, it's kind of cool. It's from right here in Pensacola. It's from Goodyear Service Stores, a tire center. And so I think what's really cool down here is the old vintage candy bars that you see in here. Some of the old, you'll never see these logos ever again. This is just the coolest thing. Old vintage cash register. And so, man, look at these old, I love cereal. Look at these cereal boxes up here, these logos and stuff that you'll just never see anymore. Man, there's such great, awesome history here. But here's an old rack full of Coke bottles. This is back when you could actually return the bottles, and you could get a deposit on these bottles by returning them. And of course, soda pop was a lot cheaper back in those days. But anyway, now we're moving back into the military portion of the museum. But yeah, guys, there's just so many cool things to see here. So as I said, I suggest that if you're ever in the Pensacola, Florida area, if you get the opportunity to take a look at this place, or if you happen to just live in Pensacola, Florida, and you're already here, take a look at it. I do want to take a second to just remind you guys, like this video, let your friends know about it. I know it's kind of a different video. It's kind of, a little shaky. It's moving quite a bit, and you might get a little dizzy trying to keep up and everything. But there really is some cool stuff here. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, please. We still don't have any subscribers, but that's okay. We're only on the fourth episode right now, so I don't expect we're going to get a lot immediately, but there are some really cool things, because check this out. Every time I go to a museum, I'm going to make a video. And so it's going to be something that, as I said, I'm going to do once a month at least. There's quite a few museums that I can go and see. They're everywhere. I do a lot of traveling. And so I have so many opportunities to just get out and see a lot of things. And so make sure you subscribe to this page, youtube.com/facetheshadow. Also go and follow us on our Twitter page, which is twitter.com/facetheshadow. Well, I've kind of made a good complete circle of this place. I don't want to make the video too long. And so I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up. Guys, make today a happy day, and be sure to ask yourself tomorrow, have you faced the shadow today? Shadow Voice out.